Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about the strapping on a heater shield. I've been fighting for about 16 years, and for almost all of that time, the way I have strapped my heater shield is the way you see it over here with my hand going up diagonally. I did not use this bottom strap. I'm going to talk about that bottom strap in a little bit. I kept my hand up here, and what that did is it gave me really strong head defense, right? So I'm using that corner to block my head, that corner to block my leg. Right now, in the SCA, when I fight, we don't hit, or rather, I should say, not in the SCA, but in the SCA heavy rattan fighting, right? We don't hit below the knee because we also do cut and thrust. We also do rapier where we do hit below the knee. But when I do rattan fighting, right, we don't target below the knee. So I would basically use that corner to block my head, that corner there to block my leg up to the knee, and I didn't have to worry about anybody hitting me below the knee. Okay, but sometimes I fight in different organizations, or I do like SCA cut and thrust or rapier where they do hit below the knee. And this type of a shield, right, this heater shield with this type of strapping, the way I have it here, it made it really difficult for me to block my low leg. So using this pole over here, right? So that's basically at an angle where if somebody was attacking my leg, you can see that from this position here, I really can't bring that corner down to block my leg. I either have to come in really close, right, where now that my corner is making contact with the pole over there, or I have to basically stay out of range. Okay, so I can only fight two ranges. I can fight in close or far out. I can't fight the medium range. The reason why I can fight far out is because the distance going across, right, is shorter than the distance diagonal. So you can see now with my sword, I can touch the wood over there, but I can't touch the wood down there. So if I'm out of range way back here, they can hit my upper body, right, which I can block with my shield, right, but they can't hit my legs, okay? Or I can get in close where I can block my leg, right, with that corner there, right? So I can fight only those two ranges. If I got into the medium range over here, right, now I really can't block that leg. I really got to drop ridiculously low, and that's just not going to work. So I can only fight the in close and out far. But another advantage, I mean, the two advantages of holding the shield like this is that it gives me really strong head defense, right? Because sometimes I'll fight pole arms. They're swinging pretty hard at my head. With my hand up here, I mean, without even sword blocking, I can just use this corner here to block my head. In fact, you can see how this shield has basically started breaking apart from the years of blocking headshots from from pole arms and from really strong guys. So I can use this to block my head, and I can use that corner over there to block my leg up to about the knee. All right. The other advantage of the strapping is when I do melees, right, where sometimes we got like 1,000 guys versus 1,000 guys, and basically you have guys charging into each other. With my hand over here, I'm able to push hard forward, right? So it's almost like a football player. If you look at a football player, he's got his arms up and he's pressing forward like this. So I can press forward, or I can I can basically charge forward, or I can counter charge. If I'm being charged at, I'm in a position to push back and hold my position. So these are the advantages of having your hands up here. The only disadvantage is that I cannot block my low legs in the medium range. Okay, so adding this strap down here, right, that kind of changes things a little bit, because with my hand down here now, what I'm able to do is I'm able to lower my arm, and now I can basically block my leg in that medium range. All right, so this gives me an ability I did not have before. Okay, I have not had a chance to test this in practice because most of the practices are still shut down in 2021. Where it's not February 2021. So I have not had a chance to practice, to test this in practicing. But from my Pell work, this has a lot of potential because I can block in the medium range. I can block at longer distance. I can block up close. The disadvantage of this, right, is because this gives me really strong leg defense, but the head defense is not as strong. I mean, the corner is there. I can bring it up, but if somebody's throwing a really hard shot, okay, this is, because now my hands running this way, if somebody presses down, you can see how this is going to want to flip in. The solution to this is I have to basically double up on my head protection. Okay, so I gotta basically, I also have to sword block. I can no longer depend on just this corner to block my head. When strong headshots coming in, I must block. I must sword block them as well. So that's the main disadvantage I see to having this type of a strapping, but it does give me the ability to block my low legs, because I can project that corner further out, and then from there bring the head up, So this gives me options I did not have before. In the SCA we do have cut and thrust, where the full body is targeted. So this is someplace I want to test this out. Also in rapier fencing, I want to try this against a couple of rapier fighters with a rapier, and see if I'm able to block my low legs and my feet with this type of a strapping. So looking forward to the practices opening up as soon as possible, and when that happens, I'll be providing some video for you guys to check out to see how this works out. I don't think that when I'm doing cut and thrust and rapier, I don't think strength will be an issue, because like I said, when I do rattan, they're throwing pretty heavy shots at my head. So I think there I'm going to have to double up on the head protection. But for the cut and thrust and rapier, I think I'll just be able to just rely on that corner to block my head. So we'll see how that works out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're not a member, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys soon.